Hello, everybody. Yes, we're back. We're back in... No, not black. Don't worry, Zach. But we're here today to talk about Spider-Man!
Yes!
Issue 103, and you can go ahead and you can look at the cover right there in Eric Green's little bubble there, a little box.
Drink it in, Micah.
For some reason, I don't have this one.
I can see the two glaring nostrils staring at me.
And look, you look up Gog's nose.
Yeah.
Well, God damn it. Let's go ahead and before we get into this issue, let's meet our cast and crew. To my side, he is not playing Spider-Man.
No.
Yes! No?
He is playing, of course, one Mr. the Hunter, but it is Froggy.
He's right. I am tonight, Sergey. Hey.
That is so gay. Oh, wait. If you look right there, you can see him. He's right there. He is playing quite a few, but his favorite is Joe. It is, of course, Eric Breen.
I'm looking forward to the chicanery tonight.
If you look right below, the one with utter disgust on his face is, of course, Mr. Graf Ickman.
Hello, folks.
If you look, he's back. Zach is back, but don't worry, it's not black. It is, of course, as Spider-Man.
Yes!
Yes!
It's
Zach.
me! What's up, everybody? I'm hyped! Let's go, brother!
Okay, calm down. And lastly,
I told you, he's a menace.
no, I've told you he's a menace.
Except I don't have any cake tonight, unfortunately.
And if you look right below me, it's there, shining, always. It's that never-dying Christmas tree.
Wah, wah, wah.
But if you look before that, you can see every woman in the world to us, at least for this issue. It is Miranya.
Good evening, everyone. And I just noticed something. When Trusty's here, you have everybody listening to cast. When he doesn't show up, you go, and friends.
Which is why it was important that he actually took the time to introduce us on this reading, unlike the last one.
Yeah.
Very true.
She's cracked the code, huh?
Well, you know, my future is very important. I mean, Pixel's future. Lastly, let's look at this cover. You drink it in.
Yeah. Well, let's look at it.
How can you complain? You have Gwen Stacy in a bikini. And if any of the characters
Mary
catch the
Jane,
virus,
I think Gwen's the real jackpot.
So, the Amazing Spider-Man, all new and all great, guest starring Ka-Zar and Zabu the Sabertooth God. He who walks the savage land. And with the turn of a page, I give it to the narrator.
He walks the savage land. His speedometer falls off.
Pedometer, yes.
Drink this in, folks.
In a world where the narrator actually gets to do his job.
Oh,
The Amazing Spider-Man.
yeah.
Quick, do arm!
There was absolutely no life in that.
Yes! No! Wait!
Look
One
at
of
all
the
that
most-
money!
I haven't heard this much noise since the last time I was in New York City.
Where?
New York City!
Walk like a savage. Talk like a savage.
Oh,
One of the most
savage.
offbeat Spidey shockers of all. Walk the Savage Land.
no.
Stan Lee, editor. Roy Thomas, writer. The incomparable Gil Kane, artist. Gag reflex, Micah Colston. Frank Giacoia, inker. Artie Simek, letterer. And if you think our splash page is out of sight, wait till you get a load of our story.
And more Gil Kane art, who is awesome. If only we had George Bell.
Which begins like now.
Like,
Totally.
oh wow, There's a sight I never saw in the back.
To be
The buke.
Hold
Back.
on.
I've heard it both ways.
Froggy,
No.
Now
You've
we
never
have.
heard it both ways.
I never
What?
heard of it the one way.
I didn't say anything. What towel, bro? That like Spider-Man stud, leaning hard on some protection heavies.
if that guy thinks I'm a tourist attraction this way, he should have seen me last night, like his mother. I'm just kidding. When I had enough arms to start my own basketball team.
She's a beautiful woman.
Yes.
Well, on second thought, maybe it's just as well he didn't. I got enough problems just figuring out how to explain to Gwendy why I've been AWOL the last few days. That's absent without leave for the
Yes.
uneducated.
I thought it was
Right.
AOL with a W.
Racked my brains all day and still can't think of an angle. No rest for the weary. Thought I snagged all the hoods in that last haul, but there's a couple I didn't see.
You would snag all the hoods.
Pardon my palm, fellas, but if I used my fist on you, they could write you off as a pair of basket cases.
around the world and back snap.
Swat.
Pardon my palm? Who am I, Vinkman? Even the funny book superheroes gave up that line ages ago.
And that's
I'm
when we decided to switch him back to being a nobody in this.
I'm not concentrating. Maybe I better leave the daring do to the boys in blue for tonight.
Peter Palmer, after all.
Yeah, right?
I bet he's gonna get a grip on himself.
Actually, he is. There is Peter Palmer and the Spider-Verse. He is still a thing.
Oh my God.
Of course, I could just tell her that I grew 4 extra arms and had to blow town for a couple of days. Wait. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I read that out of order. And go back to figuring out a way to make up with my girl. Of course, I could just tell her I grew 4 extra arms and had to blow town for a couple of days. Nah. Level-headed chick like my Gwendolyn would never fall for a fairy tale like that, just because it happens to be true. Huh? Oh, now what's that light doing on in J. Jonah Jameson's office at this time of night?
You actually got the 3 days. You actually got the 3 days.
He's getting some action.
Must be something really big. No, it can't be, because it's something really big. Cool it, Spidey. You were working up the nerve to call Gwendy, remember? Don't go messing with things that don't concern you. Nah, you didn't something. I don't know.
All right, boss. What's the story for the glory?
Yeah, we know you didn't call this confab just so we could run up the bugle's light bill.
I didn't even call it a confab. But that sounds like as good a reason as any, boys. Especially since one of these first sweet days, there may not be a daily bugle.
Oh, no, that
Wait, go back to that panel.
Oh.
Don't worry, the internet is decades away.
Oh,
Oh.
look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Wow, he can snort ice cubes for that.
You knows what you're looking at.
Oh, dear Lord.
There's no nose about it.
No nose is good nose?
Huh? You can't be serious, Mr. Jameson.
That's 3 days! One more time and you're out of here. Oh, sorry. But I can be, and I am. Don't you clowns read our own paper?
Of course not.
I can't read.
We read the Globe.
I
Or the
can't
Daily
afford
Planet.
it. The way you pay us, I can't afford it.
Costs are up. Ad revenue is down. Even circulation's taken a dip this past year. There's 100 reasons, maybe more. But there's the big one. The idiot box. The boob tube. Television.
Oh, come now, Mr. Culkin. Really, a dinosaur?
You may be right, JJ. But still,
Hold it, Sam. That guy talking to Cabot.
Quebec.
I wanna.
Him. Last night he was on the coffin.
Not a dinosaur, Dick, but something far more monstrous. But no one will believe me.
The dinosaur dick?
don't waste your time watching that guy, boss. He's just some nut.
Charlie! Clam up.
There's no closed caption.
Maybe if you told our viewers the whole story.
That's what I'm here for, Dick Quebec. It happened in Antarctica just a few weeks ago. I was acting as guide to two scientists on a geophysical survey on the fringes of an unexplored region, when one night this colossal thing attacked our camp, destroyed it, then fled back into the dark, icy wastes. The other two men are still in a coma, but I guess I got lucky. Here, I'm no artist, but I've done a sketch of the monster.
Stick figure.
JJ, shouldn't we?
I said clam up! Would you look at that?
Is that Leonardo DiCaprio?
He looked more or less like this.
Wow. That's better than Gil Kane!
Why, thank you.
Impossible.
That's it! That's it! That baby must have come from Ka-Zars, Ka-Zars, Gay-Zars, I've heard it always, in jungle.
Kazoo Boys. Straight in jungle.
And he's gonna put this rag right back in the black. Sorry, Zach.
But once you go black, you don't go by Zach.
Great idea, Chief. We'll do our own interview with this caulking guy, and
Stop your interview, mister. I'm talking about a whole series of articles with photos. Sit back from smack dab in the middle of Ka-Zar's prehistoric playpen.
Sir, I want to know why he's wearing green pants and a purple shirt.
I read
Which
The
is
Lost
right.
World, boss. I don't know if you know how this goes.
What? Hey, what's the danger? That monster. If it's
There's-
real. Oh,
There's
God,
your-
go yell. My pacemaker.
You're gonna need a new one. There's your monster, boys.
What? I
There's
can't
your...
hear you. Speak up.
Turn on your damn hearing aid. There's
What?
your enemy.
I don't want Minute Maid.
Not some big palooka with a scaly tail, but a plain wooden box with a 21-inch screen.
21
It-
inches. That's huge, boss.
It does the most of the thing that newspapers used to do, and it does it faster. That's the only monster we've got to lick.
Oh my.
We're licking monsters, sir.
I'm
Oh,
not
God.
looking at any
Oh.
monsters.
And by Gilbert Godfrey,
Oh, look at that.
we're gonna lick it. That doesn't sound...
No.
Anyway, we'll give the public something they can't glance at in between dog food commercials. An in-depth look at the so-called savage land. And the real lowdown on whatever it was that came crawling on out of there.
That's right, little Rhaegar. We ain't gonna Harvey Weinstein the monsters. Only
All of you,
Rhaegar.
clear out. All but Robbie. He's the only one I need. The only one I can depend on. You useless piece of shit.
They're good men, Jonah. You ain't earned your 3 J's yet. You shouldn't be so hard on him.
That story's too important. Forget him! It's Culkin I want. And Parker!
Let's stick a minor to the Savage Land.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin, what?
Parker? Peter Parker?
Who the fuck else? That
That's
punk kid takes photos like nobody else we've got.
Agreed. But from the little I've heard about Ka-Zars, Ka-Zars, Gazar, I've heard it always too. Jungle. It's no place for a guy Pete's age. I won't let you expose him to that danger.
Oh, my.
You won't let? Now
That's what I
you
said,
listen to
crackhead.
me,
Yeah.
fella. This is no pleasure jaunt I'm planning here. I'm fighting for my life, my paper's life. I'm making that trip myself, and Parker's going with me. Either you call him, or go pick up your severance pay, and I'll do it. Think it over, mister.
And then
This
Jonah.
is child
starts up.
endangerment.
I forgot it. The next morning arises, wet and churlish, but for some, at least, the sun is definitely shining.
I'm so glad you finally called me, Pete.
He called her Pete.
Mhm.
I was really becoming paranoid about your little vanishing act.
I wish I could tell you where I was, Gwendy, but I just can't. How do I explain? I was hiding out with 2 extra pairs of arms without blowing the whole secret identity bit. Bet Superman never has this problem.
All right, Pete. I'll try not to pry. I've got you all. Hey, I've got you all to myself now, and that's all that's. Ring. Now, who could that be? Who could it be now? It's for you, Mr. Robertson from the Bugle.
Jameson probably wants me to cover his own mother's hanging.
Wow.
No, I don't know why it's funny to me. Tell Robbie I'm in a leper colony. Tell him I'm. Just let me have it.
How?
Lo, Pete, got a proposition for you.
Whoa, Robbie, we don't know each other that well.
Talk, man. Keep telling yourself that if it wasn't you calling Pete, it'd be Jonah. That at least you plan to give it to Pete straight, so he can make up his own mind. And keep hoping that that's the only reason you didn't tell Jonah to go fly a kite.
What? No, I wasn't watching TV last night, but Antarctica, a lost jungle, all this, and a cash bonus besides? Oh, never mind the dangers, Mr. Robinson. You tell your penny pinching, crew cuts, chain smoking boss he's found his shutterbug.
It's worth it for the Gil Kane look, right?
Eh. Hear that, honey? I leave in a couple days. This could be my big break.
Yes, Mr. Parker. I did hear, and I don't like it one bit. How could you say yes now of all times?
Don't cry, Gwendy. It means money. Money we could use to get it's no use, guy. Don't jump the gun there. Build any wall of logic you want. That little girl's tears will melt it.
Pete, where are you dragging me?
You'll see, lady. Believe me, you'll see.
Young Parker's outside. Claims he's got to see you right away. Jonah, you hardly said a word all day. If it's that flare-up we had, if you'd rather I resign.
Bite your tongue, man. I already put you down for a raise.
About damn time.
Cracker.
No, it's this monster hunt. The Bugle's sponsoring. Something is missing, something I can't quite put my finger on. Oh, well. Maybe it'll come to me.
There's something I gotta say, Mr. Jameson, and I wanted Gwen to hear it.
So say already! I've got too many things on my mind to...
Hey, where the white
got
women?
it.
Oh, there they are.
Oh my gosh, I've got it, by George! Bill, I've got it!
Oh, God.
You're the missing ingredient I've been racking my brain for. Yes, I mean you, Gwen Stacy!
She's a minor.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Jameson.
Well, I do, and I'm warning you, Jonah.
Save it, Robbie! I'm gonna level with these kids. Then it's up to them.
Thus, minutes later.
Well, sounds great to me, sir, but for Gwen, I don't know.
Why, Peter Porker, what a male chauvinist big thing to say.
And you tell him, young lady! A girl like you is just what my expedition needs. Gotta think of the woman's angle. They buy papers too, you know! Besides, a pretty face never
don't
scared
read 'em.
gents away from the newsstand.
But I'm the male chauvinist.
It's all very tempting. I could use the money too, and
Then say yes! Calkin's on his way here right now. I've gotta know!
Oh, Mr. Jameson, please. We can't just rush into this like a couple of kids. Wait.
Give him time to think, Jonah.
Think? There's no time to think! Did Alexander the Great have time to think?
Yes.
Did Lucky Lindy?
Who?
Well, Gwen, what do you say?
I want to know why he's dipping into my beer.
I want to know who Lucky Lindy is.
Charles Lindbergh.
Oh.
He wasn't so lucky when he got home.
No.
No, he wasn't.
no,
Been lucky
You know
to Amelia
Alexander the
Earhart.
Great, but
I say A-OK, Mr. J.
I'll allow it.
It's Harley Gwen.
Harley Gwen.
The next 48 hours are frantic ones.
Come on, woman. We just got time to listen to Jesus Christ Superstar.
Who
And
are
speaking
you?
of-
What do you say you are?
And speaking of GCS, what is with that skirt getting shorter and shorter?
Do you mind?
Are you complaining?
Yeah, it's not getting short enough
You
fast
gotta
enough.
think about the woman's angle. And the angle, I mean, because the camera goes down a little
Apparently,
bit. Oh, no.
apparently, Craven got a double dose of the virus.
You're thinking about the angle of the woman, not the woman's angle.
The way expenses are mounting up, this little foray had better pay off.
Ah,
Don't tell me you haven't got them in stock. Get them. I want a pimp helmet, safari jacket, the works, and I want it today.
It's my safari and I want it now.
It's my safari, and I'll cry if I want to.
Okay, this where that's got cut off looks like.
Oh, I think it's Joe Robertson's other line. Or else New York will soon be getting all its news off men's room walls.
Where's that?
What?
Where's that, Robbie?
Don't do it, kid.
You mean
Oh,
New
no.
York?
You mean where? What's that? Would be in New York City.
New York City!
A lot
Damn
of
it.
men's room walls in there.
The men's bathroom walls.
The plane
Bathroom
trips,
wall.
the plane trip south to Rio is fast and smooth. The voyage by boat from there is, well,
Blast you, Parker! What do you mean you left my seasick pills in your other pants? Why were they in your pants?
that's not all I left in your other pants.
Oh.
But eventually, good and bad alike must end. Boy, that's a lot of throw up there in the water.
Walls.
That's actually Godzilla's pee.
A lot of peas and carrots.
Not enough carrots. And give way before the vast unknown.
Big word base, dead ahead, Mr. Jameson.
That was very good. That really sounded like
Yeah.
for radio.
I like that.
Oh shit, we're gonna crash.
I think that's still you.
Enjoy its fresh frozen brand of hospitality while you can. Next stop after that is, well, I'm going to Vegas. But here we are at the Fred Savage Land. It's a new theme park.
Oh, it's Randy Savage, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
That's Professor Guy. I think.
Yeah, and he's got Slim Jims
Who
for
had,
everybody.
who had Professor Guy? Was that the?
I think that's Calkin, isn't it?
It's called
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Really?
Jonah's on the right.
Okay.
Blue cigar.
Welcome the Brasses Radios that you'd be coming through here on your wild goose chase.
In order you to humor us, huh? Well, that's okay by me. Now, if you've got a map of this open-air icebox...
And it's Jerry Simon behind him. What's with all these Calkins? Hey.
Oh no, Zach.
Don't look. Don't look.
After decimating our camp, the creature stalked off in this direction. So tell me, Mr. Jameson, hasn't it occurred to you that I might be a fraud or just plain loony?
Calkin! Christopher Calkin! I've got a multi-million-dollar business at stake in this little venture. At this stage, I can't afford even to consider that possibility.
Thanks for that, my friend. Because the devil was real, all right. And I only hope the moment never comes when we wish it hadn't been.
I'll see you again in hell.
You're a dramatic sort of fellow, aren't you?
Yes.
A final refueling, a tightening of breaths. Then, the last liftoff from the last outpost of civilization.
Hey, has anybody ever seen Airwolf? We'll do a trick. Whee!
In a land whose stark beauty beggars description.
Tony Stark!
He owns Antarctica? Why am I not surprised?
That's why he's broke.
I have a heart attack and died, so I'm not surprised.
A land where white, not black, is the preferred color of Zach. And the color of death. Hours pass. The helicopter reaches the limits of its fuel.
And as you can see here, this is a slideshow of me and my family in Vegas.
Its point of no return. And then,
Oh, boy.
Zach upon Zach. A gleaming ivory wall of Zach, suddenly looming before the humming copter like a milky shroud of Zach. It is only a whiplash wind,
Yes.
a freakish updraft, which makes the craft shudder momentarily before plunging into that mist. Or is it something more?
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm feeling called out, especially in
Yes.
this issue.
I can't see a thing up ahead.
Mr.
I
Calkin,
knows how it is.
Mr. Calkin, what's wrong?
Speak up, man! You're as pale as a Zach!
That hidden jungle we're looking for, Mr. Jameson.
I'll allow it.
I think we're there.
Look at all this.
If you add the K's, you get 3.
Yeah.
What deep thrust memories are awakened by the swooping pterosaur careening away from the buzzing steel gnat which has startled it? For Calkin, as his hands clasp the sides of his face, the memory of a raised camp, 2 comrades all but dismembered, and a man with a Wednesday show annoying the hell out of his co-star. For Jameson, the day
That's
he
one,
first-
Jay!
For J. Jonah Jameson,
Yes.
Dingleheimer
day
Smith.
he first faced Ka-Zar's snarling saber tooth.
Where's Wolverine?
But the young, being young, have fewer memories, so Pete and Gwen can merely react and then accept,
Oh
We're
wow.
all gonna die.
Yeah, 3-hour tour.
as if there were, perhaps, some subtle cosmic affinity between the very young and the awesomely, inestimably ancient.
Hey, we should name a stream after that, Puppetine. The Young and the Ancient.
I did not say that. I will
Isn't that
not be
what we
killed.
stream every day? Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
Wait here, Gwendy. Oh, holy cow! We're in the middle of Antarctica, and it's like a hothouse out here.
I'm glad he said hot house, not the other house.
Jameson.
Oh,
Or is
it
that,
might be me. I can't tell if that's a Mustang.
I think it's him.
That's-
I think
that's
it's him.
You.
at you.
Quiet, boy! This is a moment for words of more substance, such as, that's one small drop for man, one giant drop for... forget it! Damn Armstrong. Time to take care of business, as they say. Get into your outfit, young lady.
Those gams.
Oh my god, look at those chicken legs.
Outfit? What? What?
I saved that for a surprise, Pete. Be right back.
She's taking a long time in that underbrush. Pete, maybe you'd better go over there and see that she's...
It's
Wait a
all
minute.
right. I'm with the blonde.
Wait a minute. Here she comes.
And she's
Calm
walking down
down,
the street,
Jameson.
seeming do I did it.
Look at his face.
Well, you better believe it.
Look at him.
Peter looks really old now.
Well,
Holy Toledo!
Oh,
how do I look?
if this were an anime, I'd have a
That's a whore.
nosebleed.
Mr. J. Thought it'd be great to transmit back a few pics right away.
Wild. But if and when we find that King Kong type, I want you back in the copter where you'll be safer.
Ah, Pete, will you stop trying to protect me?
Oh, when that day comes, honey, you can bury something.
Okay, get to the next panel.
Parker! That's enough shots of the girl for now. Over here, fast.
Now what? Must have found a buffalo nickel.
Wow. Pete, I'm not in any position to do an I told you so, but
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
It's Aunt May with no clothes.
That's
oh god.
definitely not a buffalo nickel.
Part 2. Gog.
And my word bubble is irrelevant now.
Yeah.
My only question is, what the devil is it?
Cobra.
Never mind that. Just start earning your pay. It's just some kind of overgrown idol. And I want some shots of Gwen in front of it.
Ah, yes, you do, you lose.
Bang a gong. Get it on.
And before you start asking, no, this thing doesn't look anything like the monster we're searching for. Fact is, my boy, would eat this lounge lizard alive.
Look at all the fruit.
I've been thinking, sir. Why track down a man killer like Mr. Calkin's monster? I mean, surely wouldn't a series on this hidden jungle itself be just as good?
It's been done, son. Anybody here recall the name of the second guy to fly the Atlantic?
Besides, we hope to photograph the behemoth without it seeing us. That will still clear my name and sell your newspapers.
And bury the four of us.
Live magazine in the first landmark issue of Astonishing Tales. Stan.
You said the magic word, mister. Say, I'll bet my old pal Ka-Zar built this thing. Gong and all. I'll just.
Bang a gong. Get it on.
Mr. Jameson, stop.
That's
We
J.
don't
Jonah
know.
Jameson.
Well, I'm in a hurry. We don't know for certain that.
Bong.
Bang a gong. Get it on.
Don't be dense, man. Of course Ka-Zar built it. Who else could? Uh-oh.
Peter, look.
No shot. Oh, dear.
Fear
Oh
not
my
cancer.
gosh, it's a tribe of
Oonga chaka.
people.
Oonga chaka. Can't stop. Feel it.
Silent, the savages stalk nearer as Spider-Man disappears. Then,
Nota. Katagog. Nota.
Oompa, loompa,
Stop.
doopa,
Doopity doo.
Must have seen guns like mine before. They've halted.
now they're going to catch fire.
No, it's not your rifle they're pointing at. It's the lizard idol itself.
Huh.
It represents something to them, and they're not so sure about whether they should come any closer.
Well, it doesn't look like Ka-Zar, but if that jungle man didn't build it, then who did?
Aliens.
Oh.
No time to worry about that now. They seem to have made up their minds. They're slowly edging closer and closer.
And closer.
Oh, God, they need a bath.
Get out your pistol, lad. We'll take a lot of them with us.
I don't think the bugle got me a firearm.
Use your camera, boy.
I can do a whole lot better if I use my spider powers, and that's just what I'm going to do. Only thing is, I'm not exactly spear-proof. Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to charge.
Master charge.
Visa. It's everywhere you want to be, except here. Now!
Oonga chaka. Oonga chaka.
Then, suddenly, as trigger fingers tighten and Peter Parker's fists clench,
Zodan. Rod. Wundagog. Gog.
They've stopped. They're gazing in terror at something beyond the idol. But what? Oh, no. No!
It's Aunt May.
Good Lord!
In her
It's
undies.
in Gwen Stacy's outfit!
Those gaps! No, it's not those gaps.
I am God.
and now a vision to freeze the blood and turn the knees to limpid jelly. A roar that is not a roar, but a thunderous cry. An inhuman outpouring of rage and hatred
I don't care
in a
about the humans.
tongue no human ear. That was last issue, you twit. Could e'er decipher or long endure.
Roar, roar, run.
Mouths open to scream, nostrils flare, to
Yeah.
give voice, any voice, to the fear that claws from within. Yet no words will those trembling lips form until, but it really doesn't matter because everybody's looking at the nose.
Mm-hmm. Pete, that hand, that nose.
God want woman.
It's reaching, Gwen. It's reaching for you.
For
It's
your
always
nose.
the blondes. Bam! Let go of her, blast you! Let her go! The bugle did give me a gun. Don't shoot! He's got Gwen! Whatever you do, stop shooting!
Our shots bouncing off that thing's hide like raindrops.
Keep falling on his head.
But then what can we... Hey, where the devil are you?
He's got our gas bombs!
Oh no.
He's gonna try to get close to the beast to gas him!
He's gonna touch oven him.
Like blazes I am. All I want is a smoke screen. Oh, I should have just grabbed Jameson's cigars. I won't toss them close enough to take a chance of harming Gwen.
Look,
Just to
Gog has nostril shot too.
just to confuse that monster till I can take a flying leap at it. Another few feet and
And Gog whack.
Ouch.
Pip slap from Gog.
Good Lord in heaven.
Stop him! He's toppling over that cliff! And into the river below!
The monster's gone then. We've got to get down, find the boy.
No! He'd want us to go after Gwen. And maybe I wasn't much of a boss.
No.
But maybe, with your help, I can make it as an Avenger! Da 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 da! Let's go!
You'll never be an Avenger.
Ah, but if you had waited a few moments more, Jonah. Only one J. If you had but seen. Let me finish my narration first.
Oh, sorry.
I'm finished.
A gnat! I was braced for that blow. I was ready for it. And he swatted me aside like I was a gnat. What's more, that thing was wearing clothes. I mean, thank God, but still.
Comics code.
I got them at the Gap.
It's some sort of intelligent being. But it's got Gwen, so whatever it is, and wherever it came from, I'm going to find it and make it pay.
Always put Tootsie Roll to me.
Good thing I played a hunch and wore my costume under these threads. Of course, once Spidey's seen winging it down here, it's bye-bye secret identity. But Gwen's life might be at stake. See you later, Gator. So the devil with it.
That's telling him. Just then, from astonishingly far off, Pete hears.
Ah! You may cease those incoherent gruntings, Gog. And you, long lady, your screams. Both the savages and intruders have been left far behind. Your friend is here now, Gog. Your friend, Craven the Hunter.
You!
Hey, me.
But what are you doing here in this place? And why did this monster bring me here? But not Pete, not the others.
Well, my name
Boy,
is
is she dense.
Because you are far more appealing than they, Miss Stacy, or may I call you Gwen? Yeah, with Gog's help, I'm carving out the kingdom down here. And what a good a kingdom without a queen.
What a creep.
No
Look at my
one's
nose.
a creep like Craven.
And now, while the full impact of that little bon mot sinks in.
The tracks lead that way, Mr. Jameson.
1J? Really? Oh, well, that's where we're going. Come on.
Careful, sir. Anything might lie waiting in there.
There's a story this way, Calkin. A story and a helpless girl. Nothing's going to stop me from finding both of them. And I mean nothing.
And here it goes.
Then maybe this monster double back this way.
Jameson?
Run for your life, man. There's a saber-toothed tiger in that grass.
And where great Fang Zabu is seen, can the lord of the savage land be far away?
Ka-Zar!
Or a small loincloth.
I knew you'd be somewhere around here, old buddy. In fact, I was running off to find you. Yes,
Do not waste words, Jonah Jameson. Why are you here in Ka-Zar's hidden jungle?
We came here seeking a monster, one whom the savages seem to call Gog. Oh, wait. sorry, got lost in there. Musicality of it all. It made off with a girl we brought along. and stalked off that way.
Gog! Yes! Ka-Zar has heard the Swamman's drum tell of such a beast. 1K!
Look away, Zach.
Ka-Zar will help find the girl for you. Then you shall leave this land forever.
Your terms are agreeable.
Hey,
you
said
tell him,
Zabu, last of the mighty long tooths. The thing of which the drums have spoken is a menace to all that dwell in the jungle.
Is it Spider-Man? Wait, I'm sorry.
No, but it is
Sorry.
a menace which Ka-Zar must find and purge.
Oh, purging.
You're not the only one, Ka-Zar.
Ah, gee. He's leaving tracks the size of a waterbed.
I'm glad he's not singing too.
From the look of it, wait, what's that in the air? I must be gaining on that monster and on Gwyn.
Oh, hell.
The hills are alive.
With the sound of Ka-Zar.
course.
Ka-Zar.
There's always the little matter of what I'll do in... This gnarled limb I just landed on is moving under my feet, which might just mean
I'm horny.
it's not a tree limb after all.
Oh, my.
I'm big.
That's what she said.
Surprise!
It's some kind of gigantic serpent. I'm dead. A lot of this is... that was really close. Really, really close. But no, Cupid doll. Look, Oliver J. Dragon. And most days I'd be glad to hassle with you for a while. But the girl that I love is up ahead somewhere out there, in danger of her life.
We need third gay stand to sing.
So I'll just have to play dirty pool. Whoosh.
As opposed to Deadpool?
And I hope there isn't a local chapter of the SPCA in the vicinity,
Ouch.
because there's a lot in what you say, pal. Put it all in writing to your congressman. Eh? But I was right. Yes, I was right. I'm getting closer to the monster and it's still got Gwyn.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
If only I knew what, or why, or where it grabbed Gwyn.
Where grabbed
Oh,
her?
my.
Oh my.
If it's an affair of the heart, I'm afraid it's going to be definitely one-sided. But a more immediate problem. How do I cross this stream? That thing just waded through. I could try swimming, but considering what might lie beneath that water, forget it. As long as there are tough saplings like this one around, I can always airmail myself across.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Bling! Dun, 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 dun,
And then the
dun.
plesiosaurus jumps down and eats him.
Special delivery! Yeet! Wild! I'll clear the stream with room to spare. Now to pick out a nice safe spot to... Oh, that doesn't rhyme. Oh well, land. That puddle up ahead looks just about right.
Yeah, the quicksand.
Oh, no.
A flip-flop or two to help me control my direction should help make a perfect two-point landing connection. Ah, Spidey, you're a wonder.
No, you called it.
But my feet, why do they feel like they're mired in the mud dirt?
I only read it 20 years ago.
Oh no, it wasn't mud that lay beneath that puddle, that waste. It was quicksand. It's pulling me down like a starving animal. I can't even latch onto a limb to gain time. Oh, wow, Crawler, you've had it.
Continued. What else?
I'll do you one better. Why else?
And that is the end. You are now aware of the new singing virus. Yes. I prefer this one greatly from the rawhide one. We'll call it the Ka-Zar virus.
Quicksand is real.
We can't wait for it in the next issue, too. That was a great reading. We want to thank you so much for joining us. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. If you can also check out the Ko-Fi, if you feel like you can throw $1 our way, it helps with the StreamYard, the Marvel, the DC. Those payments will be coming up soon, and they are like $70 each for the year. Yeah. And then 20-something a month for StreamYard. So if you can give a little nod our way, it's always appreciated. But you can help us for free by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Tell your friends. Share us out.
Jackson, Roy Kirk, there will
You
be
can
more
be
singing
ashamed,
tomorrow.
but you can share the shame. Please.
There
All right.
will always be singing if we
That-
continue.
That's
if
it.
I were the king of the forest.
And so we say goodbye.
Yellow Brick Road.
We'll be back with a fresh new score when we do issue 104.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good night.